So we made our two sheets, and now we should place some drawings on them. The first one that I'm going to actually do and engage is the perspectives. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and go to my model first, right? We're going to do something that looks like this. Now my model is over here in top view. Let me go ahead and go to my four views, okay, and go to perspective. Okay. I actually don't want to have these right there because I'm done with that step. I'm just going to, for now, select them. Okay, select from left to right, and I'm going to turn off the light bulb right here. I'm going to hide them. I'm not going to turn the layer off for big box because if I do that, it's going to turn this one off as well. So this is just to turn off just certain things that are in the same layers with other things that you want to keep. So here we go, right? I'm going to maximize my perspective. I'll click on the tab right here. Go ahead, select it, and click on the two yolks here to zoom in on the object. Okay, make sure this says perspective. And start right-click on your mouse and rotate it slightly. Maybe it's okay if you see a little bit of the roof. Usually I like to go from a person's view where you can see some the bellies of some of the ceilings. But for now, just so we can see overall design for 101, because we don't have a physical model, we're just doing this guy. Let's go ahead and do this first side. Now remember which way you're going to be rotating. All right, so I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to rotate the next corner, do this one, rotate this corner, do that one, rotate this corner, do that one, and we're done, right? So let's go back and orient ourselves. Green going up, so that's good. And reorient myself really quickly here. And let's rotate. And I'm going to do my first make 2D right here. Pay attention to a little bit the fact that how much this is fitting in your screen. So you make your 2Ds, they're kind of the same size. They're not going to be to scale anyway. But to make this into a line drawing that looks like this exactly, to something that looks like that exactly, just line work, there's a command that's called make 2D. You may have covered this in some of your classes, but this may be a review for some of you. Make 2D. There's my option right there. I'm going to select it. Go to my four squares real quick. And I'm going to go to top view here. Okay, select your make 2D. Make sure you select the perspective tab after that. Press enter. And as soon as you've done that, you make sure that it's going to make a 2D of the front view. This is the front view. We don't want that. Make sure to change that to your perspective view. It says perspective, so I'm going to click perspective. And all of this can stay the same. You don't have to play around with these guys. You don't want that kind of view. You want this kind of view. And keep it by output layers. Don't select anything here. Say OK. And I'm going to show you a mistake that we did, so you can be careful next time. All right, so it just made the 2D on, actually no, it worked out. And it came close to the 0, 0. Usually we advise that whenever you make a 2D, make sure you have nothing close to your 0, 0 location, because it may actually overlap with your whatever you've drawn here already. So here's my first one. Now that I've made it, okay, I'm going to go ahead and group these guys. This is the group sign, so all the lines are together. Let's move this guy out of the way now. Move him out of the way. Let's go back to the perspective. Actually, we can stay in this window. Right-click and rotate. We made this view. Right-click and rotate over here. That's our next view. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and actually make that 2D right here. Okay, and so once you've done that, again, same command, make 2D. All right, go ahead and select. Press enter. Perspective, yes. There you go. I'm going to group the output, so I don't have to go and do a group over here. Say OK. It's thinking, and it's going to place it right here somewhere, close to the 0, 0. There it is, right? So now it's already grouped. Move it and put it next to its sister cube right there. Awesome. Okay, so we've turned that corner. And let's go again, one more time. Rotate to the next edge. Here we go. Let's go again, make 2D. Select your box. Say OK. Press enter when done. Group output, yes. Perspective view, yes. Say OK. It's going to land it right there on your tabletop. Excellent. And now let's move it and park it underneath right here, because I'm already kind of setting it up the way these work, right? But then what's left is the scaling, and we'll do that. Let's rotate a little. We have one more, right? So again, right click and rotate. Okay, and I'm going to rotate it a little bit so that maybe this line doesn't cover the line behind it. Maybe something like that. All right, so make 2D. Again, select this guy, and then say OK. Press enter when done. All stays the same. Land it right there, then move it right into that part. Right here. Down. Okay. I think we're good to go with this. I could have rotated this little ceiling, the roof a little bit more, just like this guy is, but I think this is fair enough. I'm going to end this video here, and then we'll see how we're going to fit this big thing onto the little sheet over here. It's called scaling.